update on Olivex as a business. So we have a Web2 game called Zombies Run, and that's doing really well. And that's generating about 1.3 million dollars in revenue per year. So we have a business model that works in Zombies Run, and we've taken that same game engine and then turned it into Dustland, right? So Dustland runs on the same kind of like game engine. And then secondly, recently we also launched Marvel Move. So we partnered with Marvel to launch Running with Spider-Man, with the Hulk, and all the entire Marvel universe, right? And so that's a big achievement because Marvel has a lot of choices, but this is the first fitness app they've partnered with. So that shows that we are the best in-class running app out there. And so we're very confident in our game engine and our Dustland Runner game. Another thing is that I think that there's a lot of questions to be answered about the future of Dustland. And I think I just want to start off the bat saying that moving forward, our attention is going to come back to Dustland. It's been a while since the last update. So the first thing I want to say is that there's going to be a new major update coming. We're actually rewriting the entire code base in Unity. And you're going to see a brand new app with a much cooler interface. That's coming. Wish you guys can see it, but in beta tests behind the scenes, we're already seeing it. And so we're aware of some of the issues with crashing and all that. No worries. A brand new app is coming soon. And I hope you like it, right? And in there's going to be a lot of new cool elements. In particular, we feel like the game is going to be more fun with more gameplay elements that we've designed. I think that the closest thing that we draw inspiration is Diablo. As many of you know, Diablo 4 just came out, and everyone's really excited about it. It's a really great game. But what is the essence of Diablo, right? Diablo is a looter game. What does that mean? You're endlessly fighting monsters, but what's the point of Diablo is to get more gear, right? You have more gear, have a better sword, and then you can go to a deeper level, right? And fight even bigger monsters with more gear and unlock new content, right? And Diablo is just all about collecting gear, right? That's a whole point of Diablo in essence. And also there's a skill tree, of course. But we imagine Dustland Runner as a looter runner game, and the resources and equipment that you see now are going to be have an even deeper gameplay than what it is now. So I don't want to drop too much alpha there, but you can find hints of what we want to do in our Sticks game. So which leads to our second thing, which is we've been working on another NFT as well in Olivex Genesis. I think a lot of you are aware. We want to use Olivex Genesis to become the #1 fitness community in the market. But actually, what we also want to do is use the NFTs to bring in more players to Dustland. And so for those that don't know about Olivex Genesis, it's an NFT collection that's 420 in supply. We sold out that collection about 3 months ago. And right now we're launching a new NFT collection, which is you have to play a game called Sticks. It's a choose your adventure game. After you play it, you'll get whitelist to mint an egg. And this egg is a free mint. It's a larger collection size. And what I can tell you is that we're going to use the egg to bring in more people into Dustland. And how is that going to happen? Well, the eggs will evolve over time. Every 2 weeks, the eggs will evolve into a kind of like a Pokemon style pet, and it'll grow bigger and bigger, right? And in order for it to grow, you'll need to actually link to the Dustland game and then actually play the Dustland game. So similar to the Pokemon Go egg hatching system, you'll need to do that as well. So we imagine a lot more players coming into Dustland, and I think that's quite important because with Olivex Genesis, we're able to bring in thousands of new people into their Discord, and I think having people use the eggs to come into Dustland, I think get ready. I think we're gonna get a lot more new players and new people coming into the Dustline ecosystem, and the Discord will be a lot more active, a lot of new people, and when there's a lot of new people, it's just better for the community, right? There's going to be more excitement and hopefully more demand for all the NFTs. So that's our plan with Sticks and bringing more people. And then one more thing, which is before I go into the Q&A, which I see a lot of questions coming from everyone, and thank you so much for the questions. I think they're great questions. I'm just looking back at the announcements. 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Joseph, can you? Oh, actually, no, I found it. So I talked about the Dustland game having a new version coming out and kind of like more exciting gameplay that's going to come in. I talked about Sticks and how we're going to use that to bring in more players into Dustland. And then finally, I want to kind of leak some alpha on Dustland PFP. So if you are playing the game, the keen eyes will notice that in our inventory system, there are different slots, and also when you're in the inventory, there's already a kind of like a head, the face of like a Dustland runner in there. But we actually reserve those slots for future items way back. So we've been planning for this for a long time. And so one of the slots obviously is going to be used for the egg, but the head you see now inside the game is reserved for PFP. And we're working with a really large studio. We're working with Concept Art House, which also designed Momoguru and then also designed PXN. We're working with them to create this like kick-ass PFP. And I think Joseph accidentally shared some early images of it, and which is deleted now. So if you've been lucky and you were able to see it, good for you. I think everyone's super excited. It looks amazing. We spent a lot of time kind of developing it, and so that's going to be a huge a drop. And I think the only alpha I'm going to drop is as players, we reward loyalty since day one. And if you've been playing and you've been active, there will be more chances for you to get this PFP, because at the end of the day, we want actual players to get the PFP. So that's kind of the three major points I want to talk about, right? Sticks game, Dustline app, and PFP. And then now I'm going to go into some of the questions that have been submitted to us through Slido. I'm going to continue unless Joseph stops me. And I think
just continue. I think those are the burning questions that the community would love you to answer. Yeah, just go.
Okay, let's go. Let's answer them, right? And before I go into those, I think also I want to have to say some things where I think we're learning a lot from the experience of all of X Genesis as well. And moving forward, you can expect more announcements from the team, and also more of me coming into doing more AMAs and answering more questions and keeping everyone updated. Our attention is definitely here. So don't worry. We're definitely pushing this really hard. So the questions. So number one, the question is Ape Pass, right? How does it affect everything, right? So look, I think it's really important that all our existing NFTs have a utility inside Dustland. And Ape Pass is obviously one of the first things that we launched, and moving forward, it'll play a very significant role. We definitely have the ApeCoin pool that very soon in our future updates, we're going to be using those into rewarding our holders of the Ape Pass. It's just that we've been so busy with building this Unity app. We're just going to put it in the Unity app. So you'll be seeing that when a new Unity app comes out. So Ape Pass will definitely have more rewards coming forward as we promised. And then also that will also give you an advantage in attaining our PFP. To give you some idea is that so far, most of our NFTs, you need to actually play some game to get a whitelist. I think someone's speaking. Maybe we can mute them. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah. So look, we're not just gonna give away whitelist. In order to get the Dustline PFP, you'll probably need to play a game, and having an Ape Pass would definitely give you an advantage. And so that is the Ape Pass, and then also back to the Kettle Mine NFTs. Again, those are also NFTs that we've launched before. We all want to give our previous NFTs utility. And so as a reference point, I'm just going to give you some example. Our Olivix Genesis holders, right now we have like 100 ETH of guaranteed rewards we're giving them. And so like we definitely want to reward our holders of our NFTs and also make sure the NFTs are holding have utility. So stay tuned. It's all coming, and it's all coming when the Unity app comes out. So that's the first two questions I answered. Number three, there's a question about Ape and Dose. Yes, we still have it. We still have a liquidity pool. So it's all there. I think Animoca right now is like very deep in the ApeCoin ecosystem. Mochaverse just got awarded, I think, a lot of ApeCoins, and they're selecting ApeCoin DAO members. And so Animoca is definitely very deep in the ApeCoin ecosystem. Apart from Mochaverse getting a lot of ApeCoins, the second thing within the Animoca system is Forge is a company under Animoca. They just got granted $500,000 to run the kind of ApeCoin accelerator, where they can use the $500,000 to fund projects that are moving the ApeCoin DAO forward. So you can see within the Animoca system, we've been pushed to do more things with ApeCoin. So I hope that gives you some idea. I would be like, obviously, Yasu, the chairman of Animoca, has been messaging me and telling me to do something with ApeCoin. So I'll leave it at that. So we definitely have ApeCoin kind of at the back of our minds. And then the next question about is Dose, the future. What is the future of Dose? Yes. So right now, I think the challenge is that the entire move to earn market is kind of down, and our Dose token is down. But I think the difference between us and other companies is that we have a proven business model. Our Zombies Run, which is our running version game in Web 2, is making money, right? $1.3 million. And also Marvel Move is also doing really well. And so we know we can generate revenue. And so moving forward, when the Unity game comes out with more gameplay, it will actually have more ways to spend Dose. And so I think my personal feeling is we're going to be focusing on trying to create more demand for Dose moving forward. And I think we're very confident that we can find ways for people to use Dose. And then, sorry, my dog. And also, I think one of the things we're thinking about, not only can people spend Dose, but we also want to use the Dose to reward holders for playing. And I think we really have an opportunity with Dustland to reach a lot more people, not just target at Web3 people, but actually get millions of Web2 players to play, buy Dose, and then holders of our NFTs can benefit from all of this. So yeah, as I think in conclusion, we're going to focus on improving Dustland, making it an even better, fun game, attract more players to play, and then naturally that would drive demand for those. So this is definitely something we're very keen to work on. And those, at the end of the day, um, still has 1 million daily trading volume. It's on 3 major exchanges. So that's that. Okay, I'm getting more questions, so I'm gonna. So I got some questions about chips. Yeah. So look, I think leveling of gears and chips, and it goes back to I talked about Diablo having gears, and like basically having like loot as like the main driver, right? What does loot do? And it like having an NFT makes the game experience more fun. Having more loot makes it more fun. So having more gear that's like higher level will unlock more content, unlock more audio, missions. So definitely the chips will be really important. And like I said, if you play Sticks game, you'll get some idea about what's to come. There's some Easter eggs in there. I would pay attention to maybe the shopkeeper in Sticks. So I'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm just gonna maybe jump to some of the questions in the chat right now, and then I'm gonna actually like let people ask me through voice because I don't think I can get through all the questions in one night. Um, and I'm getting more questions in oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Keith, maybe three more questions from the Slido, and then we open up the floor. Are you okay?
Okay, I'll pick one from this chat, and then I'll pick like two from Slido.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Uh, Actually, no, I'll just get it from Slido. I'm just kind of watching. These aren't really okay. So those right now will be only used in Dustline game, uh, but in the future, we actually have plans for it to be used in Sticks as well. And this is a. I'm not going to expose too much, but I think there's an opportunity to be used in our Sticks game because I talked about the egg evolving every 2 weeks. And maybe if you're lazy and you don't want to play Dustland, maybe you can just pay some dose and evolve your egg. So I think we're gonna have a lot of use cases for those. We're really focusing on pushing the utility of those moving forward. So that's one question. Two more. And you guys should vote on Slido. I'm just going in order of votes, right? Uh, Someone asked about collab. I think you should ask Joseph. I think basically, from what I understand, is like anything we get that is a bonus. We basically redistribute it back to our community. I think we got some collab
Sure,
airdrops and we'll give it out.
sure. Keith, let me explain this. No problem. Okay. So hey guys, our fitness metaverse server already secured the proposal, a successful proposal for collab land, and the total collab land token will be 900K. Okay. So as per collab land, a one collab land token test transaction is currently being sent to the wallet of all the other community server owners of our batch. So once all the servers responded and confirmed on the test transaction, which we already did, our server already did long time ago, and then Collabland will then airdrop the remaining 900K token to us. So the token will be utilized solely only contribute back to our community. Yeah. So more updates will be coming. Yeah. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Joseph, for uh, working hard on that collab land. So in the future, if we get any like stuff like this, we're definitely gonna be keen on rewarding our holders. And so that answers that question. And then one more. Let's see. Uh, Okay, so there's a question about the marketplace. You must have been listening to our conversations in the background. So yes, a marketplace or shopkeeper is definitely in the works as we've kind of exposed that alpha in the sticks game. So I would stay tuned for that. So I think that's enough questions for from the Slido. I mean, we can also answer some next time. We don't have to do it all in one go because I know there's a ton of questions by everyone. But I also want to hear voices from our community. So if anyone wants to do a voice, question, I'm happy to take it.
Yeah, hey guys, you may unmute yourself, but one by one, please. Yeah. If you have any question for Keith, yeah, just go ahead.
All right. I think this it always happens like this. I think people need some time to warm up, and so uh, it's okay. I think while we're waiting, and you can always keep asking. I'll take a kind of one more question. I think one of the ones that just raised up to the top is like, why is Olivex delisting? And I'll answer that question. So I think one of the things is even though you're a listed company, there's a lot of factors in play, and one of them is trading volume, right? So actually, we went on this Australian exchange, and for the last few months, we've had almost zero trading volume, right? And that's kind of bad. It's like having a token, but like you're not on Binance, and there's like $0 trading. So then that's really bad because you can't sell and you can't buy that token, right? And that's what's happening with our stock. So that exchange has too little volume, and so we wanted to basically delist so we can go on find a better uh, listing exchange for us to create more volume. And so our investors pushed us, and we all want to kind of find a better exchange so we can find more volume for our stocks. Is the main reason. And then secondly, I think you know Australia right now, the tech stocks are getting hit really bad, and so it may not be a bad time to kind of like protect our stock price because even though the market is really bad, I think our stock price is held pretty firmly at a pretty high level. So we've been fortunate. So I think a combination of factors made us want to voluntarily delist from the security exchange.
Yes, Elgrin, do you want to speak up? Okay, so if there is no one, then uh, maybe we can wrap this up. Yep.
Okay, so thank you, Joseph, the fearless leader leading everything. I hope everyone's been having fun. I've been hearing some impressive numbers with all the teams and all the different campaigns and the Dungeons and Dragons and like so many different things Joseph is spinning up, and I think you will enjoy the next thing he's thinking about as well. I saw some early previews. I'm excited about it. I think this is the first of many AMAs that we're going to be doing. You're going to be seeing more announcements, more updates, more communication from us. So get ready. So Dustnopoly, yes, that's the one that's coming. Pay attention to that. So keep playing. Appreciate every one of you. Prepare yourself for next time when I come on, and feel free to hit me with questions. So thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Keith. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Yeah, really have a great time. Really lots of alpha and wow, so exciting. So many exciting news. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.